Now, no matter where you are, checking parking availability is right at your fingertips.
Caroline, what'd you find?
Ted, there's no one fix-all solution for paying off student loan debts. After Congress struck down President Biden's plan to cancel up to $20,000 in federal student loans for 43 million people, many are left with no net to fall back on. More than 13% of Tennesseans have diabetes, according to the Tennessee Diabetes Action Report from the Tennessee Department of Health, and that number is expected to climb. The county is best known for their world-famous tomatoes, but there's something here for everyone. This event wouldn't be possible without hundreds of student volunteers. Their motto, this generation, fighting for the next. It's been a wet and rainy start to the 2023 USA Cycling Pro Road National Championships. On Monday, a Knoxville police officer was arrested on federal child pornography charges after authorities arrested the victim's mother in Virginia. Now, here in West Knoxville, a bear affectionately named Fuzzy by the neighbors has made his mark. He was on numerous boards across Knox County and even has a park named after him. But several people knew him as a friend. The Tennessee-Bama Game Victory cigar has been around for more than 6 decades. General Manager of Smokies Tobacco and Cigars, Rachel Dixon, says they sell thousands of cigars the week of the third Saturday in October.
With the UT-Alabama game, it's like Christmas in October. We sell so many more cigars this week. And we did last year as well. Store employees had no clue at the time, but Smokies sold the cigar that Coach Heupel smoked after last year's nail-biter win. Before the game, a CBS Sideline reporter purchased 2 boxes of Olive Milanio Torpedo cigars, one wrapped in crimson and one in orange and white. When the Vols won, they gave Coach Heupel the orange and white checkerboard wrapped box of cigars, and so that's the cigar he smoked. Dixon says that cigar type is now a fan favorite and is flying off the shelves. Another popular choice is the cigar Peyton Manning smoked, the Rocky Patel Vintage 2006. Vol fan Ethan Strickland went with Manning's when he bought his cigar.
Went in there asking because, my father's is normally what I go with, but hearing Peyton got this one, I was like, if Peyton smoked it, I gotta have it.
Last year, Strickland was finally old enough to buy a cigar for the game, but he didn't think he'd get to light it after 15 straight losses to Bama.
I thought for sure it was over. Me and my buddies were sitting there almost in tears, like, man, we really choked this. And
luckily for him, the Vols pulled it off, and he got to smoke his first ever cigar alongside thousands of fellow fans.
it was insane. We rushed the field, and hands were just shaking, as we're cutting the cigars, getting them lit up. It was a surreal feeling. So it's something else. You really can't replace the feeling that you get whenever you light these up.
He's heading down to T-Town for Saturday's game.
I hope we win. I hope we win big. Hopefully we get a good one in Bama this year. Go Vols.
In Knoxville, Caroline Mueller, WVLT News. Downtown businesses are trading out jack-o'-lanterns for Christmas trees and pumpkin spice for peppermint. Owner of Bethy Lou's Fabulous Gift Store is one of more than 75 merchants participating in the holiday fun. She says she's been prepping for Christmas since November 1st.
Everybody will be handing out the peppermint patties for our peppermint trail. And then we have the Elf on the Shelf, which is right up here on our tree. Shh, don't tell anybody where it is.
The Elf on the Shelf adventure is a special mission from Santa. The task? Find 20 mischievous elves all hiding in local businesses across downtown and win prizes.
Being a coffee shop, we get lots of families that stop in, and the Elf on the Shelf always brings in more little ones, and it just makes it extra fun, and we get to watch our elf move around and jump in the latte cups and do different things around the shop.
Owner of Awaken Coffee Shop, Sarah Lutz, says the challenge helps bring in business.
For us, it does bring people that normally wouldn't come into the old city to come look for the elves, and we've met lots of fun and exciting people passing through.
McDonald says events like these are making the area thrive.
The traffic flow is incredible. I mean, we have so many people now. The old city has really sparked and is becoming more like the way it was back in the late 90s.
Lutz says she and her staff always look forward to these kind of events.
We just like to do special things that just bring a smile to someone's face. So we're excited about winter in general.
To start searching for elves, you can pick up a North Pole Pass from Mass General Store or the Knoxville Visitor Center. In Knoxville, Caroline Mueller, WVLT News.
We just love coming to the Veterans Day Parade.
My father was a World War II veteran, and my brother-in-law was career military in the Army, and our son just marched as part of the junior ROTC unit for Carnes High School.
Lisa Gilliam and her husband Mike have close ties to the military and were smiling ear to ear as each group marched down the street.
We just can't forget our past. We've got to remember our history. We need to support both at home and abroad, and we need to make sure that these veterans know that they're remembered.
Retired U.S. Marine Corps Sergeant Gary Kaplan marched in the parade representing Smoky Mountain service dogs.
It's really nice to see young people with that kind of spirit, very direct, honest, precise comments. And it's just encouraging because young people get a bad rap, but mostly it's just nice to hear younger people with that attitude.
People of all ages, service members and civilians, approached Kaplan.
It wasn't a surprise, really. Once you're sort of noticed as a former military or present-day military, you get quite a few comments, and gosh, they're all just terrific to hear.
He says the Southeast has always been especially appreciative of veterans.
I moved here quite a while ago, and I recognized that right off, even after sort of all the negative publicity after the Vietnam War. It wasn't really that strong here in the Southeast, and it has never gone away.
Gilliam shares this reminder.
And I think we all need to remember to say thank you. It's easy to say, but it means a lot.
In Knoxville, Caroline Mueller, WVLT News.
This year's Vaulthon was a huge success. More than 800 students showed out and they broke the Vaulthon fundraising record. Their goal is to get kids reading for free. In partnership with the Boys and Girls Club, they're also giving out 7 days of meals. Help is slowly being distributed throughout the community, but many villagers are still trapped and in need of basic necessities. For the 2023-2024 competition, UT submitted 40 candidates and 25 are moving on to the national semifinals. Spring break can't come soon enough. UT Rec Sports has just the trip for you. Everyone's buzzing over the kickoff weekend of Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. Swift's set list alone is 3 hours long, featuring hits from all throughout her career.